You say up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon. They keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing that'll take the spark out of the series. Quite like it's stuck for a loss.
Tight end going in motion here. Third and long for him here. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the better timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. They'll set the ball down again for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Pulled in at the 20. And love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Saints offense headed back to work. Let's take a look at their offensive coordinator there, Doug Nussmeier. Year 2 now for Doug with the Saints, former quarterback drafted by this team in 1994. And speaking of the draft, his son Garrett also drafted into the league this spring. The Saints enjoyed some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Chan to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Ball at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring or anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Just a yard left to go on second down. They run the counter to H.M. Get in there for the stop. They're giving him about 9 on the play. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result of the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Some quick here with the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and inside to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. That brings up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, it just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. Really feel like which offense can get in the rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here's Shuck on second. And that one's incomplete. He got muscled off the ball there. That's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll throw. Third and long.
Oh.
He intercepts the pass. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw the ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Lawrence looking to throw. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. Second down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing on second. Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Third down, Lawrence to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Sanker. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. The extra point, here's Smith. Send right down the middle and good. They bump their lead up to 14.
Jaguars nothing. Charlie.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter. That is enough time to get a drive together. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A timeout taken by Jacksonville in second. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. He stops up and he's running with it. They saw him after that 5-yard gain. And he's good enough for a fresh set of downs. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Short pass brought in. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. I'll give him what looks like about 7. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Lawrence throwing here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again.
Oh!
Deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, partner. I know you always do. Felt like maybe that was one of their last gasps to get into field goal range before we hit halftime.
Yeah, you kind of look at both sides. Defense is doing all they can to prevent that thing from being thrown over their head, and can the offense find some way to puncture that defense to get into that
Stop jumping!
There's the tackle with the damage already done. I believe that was 23 on that play. It's going to be 1st down Saints. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Shoved on 1st and 10. They already started out slow. Just 4 of 10 passing to begin this game. He's going to throw this one. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Shot on 2nd down. Thrown in close to the 8. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen from one side of the field to the other. Bingo. Jaguars, nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. Now it's Lawrence. Robs this one deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Saints still alive now. 1st and 10. 2nd half begins with a run by H.M. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They go play action. It's Sharp. And they're going to
Why are you going that way when the fucking play going the other way?
That means it's now 3rd and 16
That don't make no fucking sense on that play.
Shot to throw. And it's going to be a first down as the stop is made, but not before they come through with a call on 3rd and 16.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, catches the defense with one of the biggest runs.
Oh, my.
Another interception. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Jaguars take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense gains 6. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st.
Yes, oh my God. What the hell the fucking pick?
That he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
What the fuck are you doing?
The look was there, but the throw took him just too close, let him out. So it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd down, it's Lawrence. Catch is made near the edge. And out he goes after picking up a couple. That brings up 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And to the ground it goes. An incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the
Really?
end zone.
Come on.
Keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. Lawrence here to zone keeper. And he is in with the dive.
The way I shot through them. Oh my God.
Trevor Lawrence getting them the lone yard that they needed. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells them, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's a run by H.N. Kick off on fourth quarter. Can't sneak that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. H.N. again. 2nd down run goal for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. He's tackled after get this to the opposing 46. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 now from the 46. And the shotgun, they'll give it to H.N. Solid gain on that playbook. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
I'm not seeing any signs of wear on those legs. In fact, I think this running back likes getting his number called. Eventually, sure, you're going to have to spell him, but right now he's in a pretty good rhythm.
That's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's H.N. up the middle. They're going to get to him. Get him down. That's a line of 13 on the play. That's going to be first down.
And
the Saints, first down. First and 10 of the 28-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with H.N. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw here. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Well, that first one will go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to run it in, H.N. So some defense.
Y'all said, hold up, fucking blocking after a touchdown.
2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, bro. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's going to reach the goal line. Touchdown, Saints. Travis H.N. finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. The extra point, here's Smith. Accuracy perfect there as in center cut. Lead now 21. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And this is a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Now Lawrence.
Get him!
Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him in the 27. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds, so we've got 3rd down.
stepping together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Boy, this offense staying on skates. It's another loss here. Offense in the hurry up here.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
This is one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
Somebody missed a block.
Lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Well, the extra blocking sure did spring that wrong way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Good running there to get around 6, and now they've got 3rd down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
With H-Hand here with the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.